from Commissioner Manuel.
Yes, Your Honor, thank you very much. I would just like to add to the explanation of Attorney Almilor, because under our current system of the Professional Regulation Commission, there is a system of accreditation of professional organizations, or the Accredited Professional Organization, APO for short. And I think the sense of Attorney Almilor, the sense of the Commission is that we should not be mentioning because there are qualifications, there are criteria by which we are able to judge if a particular organization applying for accreditation is deserving of that accreditation. So it changes, Your Honor. There may be instances where it suffers from a disqualification under the criteria set forth. So our position is let it just be a generic accredited professional organization without naming. And this is in consonance with the practice with regard to the other professions, Your Honor. Thank you.
So I can imagine you'll be opposing as well the 5 bills that I've mentioned, which is basically putting it into a law, accrediting the Philippine Medical Association as the integrated medical professional organization of the Philippines. So you'll be opposing that as well?
What we're saying, Your Honor, is that this is not consistent with the current system of accreditation that we have at the PRC, Your Honor. But as Attorney Almilor says, it's up to Congress actually. It is the wisdom of the legislature to do that. But we are just trying to put forward the fact that as of now, there is a system that is followed, which is complete with all the requirements and the disqualifications for accreditation of a professional of an accredited professional organization, and that accreditation process is done by the Professional Regulation Commission.
Yes, ma'am. While I understand that right is vested upon us, but being resource persons, you're the foremost experts in this regard. You are opposing these bills?
Well, so far as the rules are to be reckoned with, Your Honor, we will not be in we would not be in support of that position because that will be inconsistent with the present setup or arrangement, Your Honor.
So that is opposing, right? Okay. For now, we just have to hear from Attorney Chico.
Good afternoon, Your Honors. I'm Attorney Chico. I am the Corporate Secretary of the Philippine Academy of Medical Specialists. We just would like to inform Your Honors that the Philippine Medical Association is not the only medical association in the country. In fact, there are several other medical associations. That the PMA is the biggest is undeniable. That the PMA has done a great deal in the protection of the interests of and the welfare of the medical professionals goes without saying. But then there are other medical associations, and the PAMS is even one of the biggest organizations aside from the PMA. What we're simply trying to say here, Your Honor, is that the PMA is just like the other medical associations existing in the country. All of them are non-stock corporations and organized under Philippine laws, governed by the Corporation Code. So all of these medical associations, Your Honor, are similarly situated. So we are afraid that if you would identify the PMA as the only body that shall represent the medical professionals in the country, that will be tantamount to violation of the rights of other medical associations to equal protection. And the Equal Protection Clause is a constitutional right that is guaranteed by our Constitution ng ating saligang batas. So all of these, Your Honor, are similarly situated. That's why we really have to consider this measure with a caveat. And we are ready, Your Honor, to present other medical associations who would be opposing to this particular measure. As I said, Your Honor, the intention is laudable, but the end sought to be achieved, Your Honor, in this regard is something that may have certain legal repercussions. And besides, Your Honor, if you will compel doctors to become members of the PMA compulsorily, Your Honor, then that will also violate the right to freedom of association. They have the right to choose which of these medical associations they would like to belong to. That is the condition now, Your Honor. There are several medical associations.
Compelling argument. Anyway, I've heard your point, Attorney Chico. Then we'll have to move to the next resource person.
Your Honor, I'm Dr. Yopando. I'm Chair of the Commission on Professional Specialization of the PMA and also Professor in Family and Community Medicine at the University of the Philippines. I just would like to negate what Attorney Chico said, that PMA is just like any of the medical organizations. It's different. all the specialty organizations are applying for recognition with the PMA, so that makes it different. And even PAMS has applied for membership with the PMA. It just so happened that PAMS did things that are beyond the provisions of affiliate society, like organizing training programs, giving specialty board examination, when as an affiliate society they're not supposed to do that. So we would say that you cannot say that the PMA is just one of the medical organizations in the country. It is the umbrella organization in the country, functioning like the IBP.
No. I'm sorry, but you had your chance and have heard your position. Dr. Cueto, please.
I'm Dr. Cueta from the Board of Medicine. The PMA possesses number 012 as far as accreditation as a professional organization of the PRC is concerned, which means that on September 18, 1975, it was the 12th organization recognized by the PRC as the accredited organization of the Board of Medicine. Aside from that, the PMA has been jointly working together with the Board of Medicine on so many issues. Residency training, the New Medical Act, the Mutual Recognition Agreement, and practice of medicine. Now, there are rules in the PRC by which accreditation would be removed. And one of them would be if the membership falls to below 50% of the total practicing physicians. Right now, the membership of PMA is about 60,000. I don't know what percentage that would be, but if you compare it to PAMS, which has about 6,000 members only, correct me, attorney, if I cited.
Dr. Cueto, we're not about to start a boxing match.
I'm sorry.
So, anyway, I've heard the gist of your position. What your committee will do is we will integrate all the position papers and we will discuss among ourselves and we will take it from there. Because, once again, all these questions will have to be raised again in plenary. And as the principal sponsor of this measure, I will be forced to defend it. So I will have to look for the best justifications from your position papers. So you'll have to understand. And so for now, I would like to thank everybody for coming over, and be assured that we will be considering all your inputs. So good afternoon. This committee hearing is adjourned.